Hello guys and welcome to the review of LG Optimus L5, and in this video we will talk about the user interface on this device. Now the L5 comes loaded with Ice Cream Sandwich, that is Android 4.0. However, it is layered on top with LG's own user interface design called the Optimus version 3.0. It does add a little bit of functionality to the existing ICS interface. However, it completely changes the look and feel of the native ICS, just as Samsung does with its devices by adding a layer of TouchWiz on top. So let's get right into it. Now, this is the lock screen of the LG Optimus L5. Right. Now let's see how this device unlocks. So as you can see, as I'm unlocking, it kind of opens to the home screen. And to begin with, this has a notification panel on the top. So you have a quick access to all your radio controls, and you can in fact edit these based on whatever you want, and you can add more settings. Just check uncheck. So you have a great customization tool right here in front of you, and it's very easy. You just have to check, right, and then just go back. And once you do that, you can just scroll through different controls or toggles, and I think it's really easy to do that. Something very different, and devices like Samsung with the TouchWiz interface provide you with such a functionality. So I think that's quite nice. So look at the screen transitions. They're quite very smooth, very good response to touch. So these are all the apps that are installed, all the widgets. So a very good overall response to the touch, very smooth. I don't really notice any delay or any kind of lag. It's quite smooth and in fact surprising. Now let's go into the settings and let me show you that this indeed is running Ice Cream Sandwich Android version 4.0.3. And look at that, look at the scrolling. It's quite nice, very smooth. It's not getting stuck anywhere, so it's quite a nice. You kind of feel good when when your device responds well and scrolls very smoothly. Now this is the settings screen, and let's see. You could go into the lock screen, and in fact you can change how your lock screen looks. So currently we just saw that it was looking like this. You could actually change this to something like that, or to an analog clock, or to a clock and calendar along with the date. So you have a couple of options. So that kind of gives you a little bit of leeway to customize your lock screen. You also have you could go to connectivity and enable this option right here for PC Suite. This kind of helps you maintain backups or perform software upgrades by connecting to your computer, just as Samsung has with keys. So just make sure that you enable this, and this would actually give you the it'll actually enable you to transfer stuff, whatever it is, pictures, music, videos, contacts, create backups, all using just your home Wi-Fi or your work Wi-Fi. Now you could pinch the desktop or the home screen basically, and choose from your different home screens, or you can add more screens, and then you can just add shortcuts to this space. So you could just go to apps and say you want a Google Talk icon, so tap and hold and drop it onto the home screen, and there you go, you have it right there. So to add other things to your home screen, all that you have to do is press the plus button right here, and this kind of lets you add anything from apps or your, whatever you've downloaded, widgets, all right here, and you can change the wallpapers directly. So if you just press this, it'll change it immediately. So that's, or you can have this dog right here or whatever. So there you go, back to the wallpaper I had. Now, so your application drawer, it has apps, downloads, and widgets. So you could browse through whatever you want, and you have a settings button right here, so you could go into settings directly. There you go, which kind of gives you options to change how your pages look, move the icons around, create folders. So that's quite nice. And this is better in a way because TouchWiz, especially with the new Samsung Galaxy S3, you cannot create folders by just dragging and dropping icon one over the other. So in this way, you kind of gain that functionality back. All right. So now, from an applications point of view, you have the regular Google suite of apps. So you have Gmail, you have Maps, you have Latitude, you have the Google Plus Messenger, Places. Apart from this, you have Polaris Office to view your documents, PowerPoint presentations, Excel files. So all of that is right here. Then you have S-Memo, you have Calendar, you have apart from that, you have the so apart from that, you have S-Memo, you have inbuilt music player, video player, and FM radio. And I will talk about the video player, the FM radio, and music player in another video, so stay tuned. You also have a voice recording functionality, or a software that basically records voice. There you go. So whether you're a student or an employee in an important business meeting, just turn the voice recorder on and record the lecture or the meeting, and you're all set. You will never have anything to lose. So I guess that's pretty good. Now let's go into the dialer and show you what the dialer looks like. So it's pretty standard, and if you want to make a call, all you have to do is another really interesting way of dialing is to use the name on this keyboard. So if I want to dial to, say, some guy called Ankit, so all I have to do is A-N-K-I, and the names show up. So that's something you might want to try. And you have all your contacts here. So, and I've already showed how good the scrolling is, and you can see it's quite smooth. Now let's go into the messaging app and let me show you what the keyboard is like. So standard keyboard, and it's quite nice actually, responds quite well. Oops, I had a US there. I think that's the autocorrection. You can obviously switch that off. So it's fast, it's easy, and the keys are quite nicely spaced out. So not a problem at all. And you can just add contacts here. So alright. Overall, the interface is very smooth. In fact, surprisingly smooth. With a not so good processor and just 512 MB of RAM, this device performs fairly well. In fact, it is great news because this also means you'll have a great battery life, because the processor is not very power hungry. It's not going to suck up all the juice from the battery. So you can expect a very good battery life from this device. It will last you one full day, and that's just great. That's just what you want from a smartphone, to be able to provide you with all the functionalities for one entire day. I would be doing more videos on the camera, the body and the design in general, the video player, music player, FM radio, YouTube videos on this device, and playing games. So stay tuned, look at other videos, and do read the review at mobiscrub.com, and you can find the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe us and like us on Facebook. Thank you.